Welcome to ESPN's Champ Week, presented by Principal. And from downtown Kansas City, the Big 12 championship march is on. It's Arizona and Texas Tech. It is semifinal number 2 from T-Mobile Center. Houston has already punched its ticket for the championship. This is the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Basketball Championship. And our matchup. And we are underway. The Red Raiders control it. This is Elijah Hawkins.
Short-handed tonight, but still weapons on the court. Keep your eye on number 4, a brilliant freshman, Christian Anderson.
And here is Anderson. Little bounce pass as he finds Toppin. Had the ball knocked away. Toppin and a foul inside. Let's see who that is on. And I think they got a Waka.
He has such a soft touch with both hands around the rim.
A guy who does his work around the basket, and he actually can Fetty.
Fetty, they're going with a big lineup.
And Caleb Love here going to work. And buries his first look.
You don't want to let him. It makes him a great 6th or 7th man right now with KJ Lewis. They've got depth on that front line.
Love here, floater, got it. Caleb Love with 2 more. And Arizona off to the 5-0 start.
I've become a big fan of this guy, John. I didn't see him much in the ACC, obviously on TV, but tremendous competitor, terrific athlete.
Toppin going to work. Bradley comes to try and rip it away.
The home, 4 hours away. Get on I-70 and
Toppin catch and shoot. And Toppin the rebound, but now it gets knocked away, and it's Walton. And Arizona takes it back. Caleb Love.
it's like telephone booths.
Love knocks down the first.
Let's take a look right here. Oh yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. You got to call that early. You can't miss those calls.
He's a great storyteller. He articulates his perspective so well. He gets in the game. He is tense.
He will cut your heart out.
Wow. Basar at the basket and puts it home. Henry Basar with the deuce. 2 more for Arizona, and they lead it 9-0. Hawkins step back, and that 3 will fall. Elijah Hawkins. Middleton here, size advantage on Anderson. Bullies his way to the basket and puts it in.
Yeah, no question.
Del Orso had his hand out, deflected it. Walton off the feed from Hawkins, and they get a foul on Jaden Bradley.
You know, we were talking about North Carolina. He's a great shooter. He's just a great team guy.
One of the common threads is they all have NCAA tournament experience.
That's exactly right. I think if I look at my chart last year, Toppin, Federico at Pitt, all kids from winning.
By Hawkins. Hawkins bounce pass Toppin, and it's rejected.
Great job by Basar. That's a lot of length for JT to operate against.
Caleb Love, oh, he's feeling it tonight, Frank.
Oh, yeah. He's the home run hitter.
10 early points for Love.
Last night he had 11, but I thought his floor game was excellent.
Anderson tries and hits.
Oh, he's a good one, John. We're going to enjoy watching him. He will play for the
T-Mobile Center. Anderson turns the corner, left hand, it's good.
Like I said, they're without McMillan and Williams, but this kid will get a chance. Past a couple of summers, he's participated, as I mentioned, in the German national team.
Love catch and shoot. He buries it.
Here we
He is
go.
red hot to. Anderson, pocket pass, Toppin. And Vasar had the rebound, lost it. Toppin puts it in.
Would have easily been a foul called on Toppin, but they let it go.
Lewis spinning, and it's fouled.
Cable of Love, he's feeling it.
And this year, the Big 12, we were privileged to do a number of against Iowa State. Down 3 to send it to overtime, and eventually they would knock off the cycle.
He was 1 for 9 from 3, John, until he hit the second one. And then he made 2 more in the overtime that were just absolute killers.
Toppin kicks out. Overton got it. They needed it.
They sure did. He shoots about 31%. Some of those injuries.
Anderson losing the handle for a second. Overton with Bryant on him. Swings to Anderson. Got it. Christian Anderson with 3 more. He's got 8. And now shot clock is under 10. Bradley. That rims off. Overton in transition. Buries a 3. Texas Tech leads by that many. Hot start from the 3-point line for the Red Raiders. And it's their first lead on a 9-0 run. Texas Tech 5 of 7. Texas Tech ease for thank you. Or if you're from other parts of the country, that's guy who comes from, I guess you'd say, the Scott Drew coaching tree, at least in part.
Yes. Spent a number of years at Baylor, as well as Jerome Tang.
Toppin, jump stop, flips it up and in.
Great touch. It's by this incredible season he's had.
Red Raiders by 3. Love has it. Swings it to Del Orso. Love flips it up, puts it in.
That's great, John. You know, he goes left, but he shoots it back across his body. But when he follows through, it's almost like he's on balance anyway. And Grant McCasland said he would live with those off-balance shots.
Overton. And he draws the foul. He goes to the line.
Watch Caleb Love's body.
Of his teammates. Tommy Lloyd gets a ton of production to get out and get in transition. Lance McMillan and no Jarian Williams here in this one for Texas Tech. Vasar. Feed inside and he finds Trey Townsend.
That's all season.
Porter kicks out. Walton will try a 3. Not able to hit. And Arizona basketball. Inside and the deuce for Jaden Bradley. Shot clock under 10. Hawkins as Vasar pops out. Lob inside. Federico. And 1.
Gotta like the energy of their coach, that's for sure. He's talking to JT right now.
Ready to take the lead back. Lewis rises above and hits the shot.
What I like about Lewis and
Overton. That shot off the mark. Federico the board. Hawkins, that shot's blocked. And a foul inside on Arizona. Clemson.
Carolina had a huge lead. A lot of quad 1 wins on that resume.
Texas Tech shorthanded. No Chance McMillan, no Darian Williams. Arizona got off to a fast start. Now this game is kind of settled in. Lewis hits the mid-range.
See that pull-up, John? You see how he's under control? Comes to a jump stop. That's what we call playing off 2 feet.
Overton, ball fake, goes at the basket and lays it in.
Well, he's built like a tight end, and so, well, you know, on the inbounds passes, it's going to be that way because Vassar, he's on the ball and he doesn't always get back to his man.
Love is able to put it in. A big first half for Caleb Love, 17.
John, when we stand next to Caleb Love, you see a guy that looks like he's built like a football player.
You know, you said it on the broadcast last night. I think it's a really good point. I don't think on television it comes across, but you stand next to him, that's a big cat.
Yeah, he's chiseled.
Love picks up his second, so he grabs a seat. And Anderson.
18 team. And I think, John, someday, I'm almost sure of this, as long as he stays healthy, he's going to be an Olympian. He'll play for the German Olympic team. Dad is German. Christian went to school in Atlanta.
Lewis inside, hangs and hits. KJ's.
The fact that they're keeping out Williams and McMillan tonight is kind of logical if, in fact, they're banged up the way we think they are.
Pretty wild. The SEC will have 4 in the top 8. Bryant knocks it down.
He's got that beautiful stroke. We have watched him grow throughout the season.
Yeah, he's a top 20 NBA prospect on the ESPN big board. Overton inside. That one in and out. Overton offensive rebound. Looking for some help. Anderson is bumped.
Flashes throughout the year. We've seen him knock down the 3. He plays with good.
We had our chat with BYU coach Kevin Young. Just the games are different. You know, in the college game, it can get hyper physical and they don't call as much stuff, and the spacing is different in the NBA.
And if you can make threes in the NBA, there's a spot.
Winner of this one takes on Houston in the championship tomorrow night.
They keep going to Townsend because he's got a mismatch. Well for this team going forward into the tournament.
Yeah, he missed 2. And a look at what's taken place today.
1, 2, and 3 have advanced.
Anderson. Toppin just kind of flipped it up.
Something that he's got to negotiate.
From New Mexico. And one of 10 semifinalists for Naismith National Player of the Year.
Conrad Hernandez, the point guard from Spain, giving Tommy Lloyd some minutes.
Del Orso is able to roll home a 3.
How about that? That's a long way from Melbourne. Conrad with the steal!
Martinez the other way. He lays it in. How about that?
He's a good little player. He doesn't get a lot of minutes. Hard-nosed kid getting an opportunity. He's got to feel good.
Walton jumper, got it. And that's 5.
Very heady.
He thought about shooting it. Bounce pass to Townsend. Shot clock winding down. Townsend gets inside. Little hook. The baby hook goes. 8 for Trey Townsend. And the lead is that many for Arizona. Anderson step back, rims off. Lewis grabs the rebound, and a solid first half for Tommy Lloyd's team.
About Caleb Love this season is he's got great vision and ability to get the ball to his teammates. For a guy that scored so many points.
Townsend flips it and puts it home, and Trey Townsend with 10.
He makes a big difference because now when you bring Vassar and Lewis off the bench, you really got 7 starters.
Kick out Hawkins. Lob and the throwdown. Federico.
One of the things we've seen in this tournament on pick and roll, the defender on the screener's got to drop quicker and not let those athletic bigs get behind them. That's an easy target for a passer. He's going right.
Townsend, that time goes left and couldn't hit. Owaka, offensive rebound. Owaka grabs the miss, puts it up, puts it in.
Well, that's why he's considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the country. He gets one offensive rebound every 7 half-court possessions.
And that is not Fran talking anecdotally. That is statistically so. That
yes.
His rate of offensive rebounding is elite. There's Toppin
there.
Love to his left. Knocks it down. That's another three. And the Caleb Love. Well, Tommy Lloyd said he's just got to stay disciplined. Love with Hawkins on him. And Love is really feeling it. Woo!
Well, that home run.
Hawkins, that one is rejected. Here's Love. Love will try a three. And then back the other end, it's Walton. Left-handed layup is good.
You said hold on here. It's like, let's put the brakes on a little bit, guys.
The lead is a dozen. Walton fires and hits.
Good basketball. Christian Anderson got to the paint. Came to that two college assistants who really mind the international game and understand it.
Yeah, I mean, two areas where Gonzaga made an impact was that and the transfer game.
Yep.
Inside, there's Bryant weaving his way through traffic. Texas Tech.
His dad, who coached the California School of the Deaf. On his mom's side, both of his grandparents, grandma and grandpa, are deaf. Mom was the principal at California School of the Deaf. So that's really where he learned watching and playing the game. He said it teaches you so much about the fundamentals, because on defense, we always say talk, talk, talk. But when you can't do that, you learn really to trust your vision.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're getting locked into the fundamentals because the talk component is eliminated. Bradley fires and hits. And now it's Toppin going to work on Vasar. Left hand. Toppin grabs it. His putback wouldn't go. Gets it again. That wouldn't go. Federico off the glass.
Well, JT's struggling, and he probably hit.
Men's field of 68 as the brackets are announced, followed by bracketology with breakdowns. Overton inside, and that'll roll home, and it's back to 10.
Overton's got 11 now.
Wow.
Nice. Whoa!
Caleb Love throws it down, and that's 25, and you see the smile on his face.
Well, they push the pace as well as anybody in this league, and that's a concern if you don't get back.
Toppin inside, flips it in.
He had to earn that one because Grafton. This kid's really talented.
Vasar tipping it, and eventually it's Hawkins. Lob here, Overton puts it home. Hawkins connects, and it's down to 8. Work on Walton inside over Federico. Walton rebounds. Overton way downtown. Bang.
Impressive.
That would have got him within 2.
It's time for a little poise from Arizona as Tech makes this run.
Lewis off balance. Townsend flies in for the rebound, and he's fouled.
And that was not
right.
Yep.
And then he goes on to score over 2,000 college points.
I'm going to be off by 1, but he's in his 42nd year, I believe, at Oakland U. He took him from D2 to D1.
The lead is back to 7. knocks it down.
Very smooth 2% coming in.
Yeah, knocked one down last night, but he gets a steal
Yes.
here. Goes right at Anderson, and he'll shoot 2.
And he may not be a great shooter, but he is a great defender. And he plays with incredible energy. They are not pedestrian. That's the mark of a guy that gets a lot.
So Hawkins weaving towards the basket and scoring.
Now they're going to review that at the next team. Who knows what's going to take place in the next 2 minutes? That's close. At that point, it does not look like the ball is on the downward flight.
And it hadn't hit the board.
And it hadn't hit the board. But now what's going to happen in the next 2.5 minutes? That might change the outcome of that basket.
Lewis full head of steam and puts it in. And KJ's got a dozen. Lead back to 7 for Arizona. And Overton knocks down another. Man,
You have a little more confidence in based on the way he's playing.
I think Federico as well has done a nice job tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Helping at both ends of the court. Shot clock going down. Bradley, elbow pull-up, got it.
Boy, Lewis and Bradley, they did back-to-back.
Ice cold start and never really got it heated up. Into Basar, off the glass, and one. Big fella will go to the line.
I'll tell you, Carter Bryant is 6'8", and when he comes off that ball screen and recognized, going to be a very good player for Arizona the next couple of years.
Had 19 in the win over Kansas last night. Anderson trying to turn the corner, lost the handle briefly. Kick out Overton. The lead is 8 for Arizona. Hawkins at the line. Good free throw shoot.
Games. And he's got another year, I think, because of that JUCO.
4.5 to go. Arizona by 7. Lewis into the paint. And that one rims off. And a foul on Basar. That's his third.
Sweet. Good looking shot. He really does.
5-point game. Caleb Love. Little bounce pass Basar. Too strong. Tip. And a foul underneath. Texas Tech. And short on that one.
Chance right there to cut into this lead. And Bradley, as I mentioned, he's the brakes. He's going to make sure they get a good look here.
Bradley at the basket. A little bit strong. Basar, offensive rebound at the putback.
Good toughness right there. And Henry showing a little emotion.
Basar with 6. The lead is 7. Walton, corner 3. Got it.
He is a...
Love from the elbow. Got it. Caleb Love, 27.
Glasses to...
I get you.
2.0.
Yep.
But, hey, they took a look at it,
And a foul will be on Jaden Bradley, and that is number 4.
These last 6 games, he's had 21 twice. He can be a point guard when he needs to. He can be a scoring guard when he needs to do that. And he's a guard, and he's a pretty good guard. It's a big possession for Texas Tech to get a stop.
Love swings at Lewis. Bradley And they get back to Caleb Love. Finds Vasar. Vasar at the basket. The big guy puts it in. Good find by Caleb Love.
Yep, they go pick and roll on the side, 3 away. So there's not a lot of help. You got to get and rotate over quick. But that's what we call 3 away in pick and roll. Take those help defenders away from you.
Under 2 down. Hawkins will try. And that one's saved by Love after the air ball.
They'll take a little bit of time off the clock. You know, Caleb Love, John, to me, has had a quiet 27. Everything within the offense. Look at that pass.
Great look. Oh, up and under Bradley, but it ends up with Vasar.
They are a great cutting team behind the defense. We've seen that throughout the season, and it's another indication of how good a passer Caleb Love can be. An easy 27 tonight in terms of not forcing. There it is.
Overton finds a cutting Anderson.
They took away the 3. Good defense by Arizona. They gave up the back cut so they wouldn't give up the 3. And that's not a bad trade-off. Probably one more possession that Texas Tech can afford not to foul.
Bryant gets it back to Bradley. Under a minute to go. And Lewis gets fouled.
Oh, John, you know, you're not going to give us a lot of medical information. And over the back, that's 2 free throws. That changes the complexion of the game because now
with 19. And a big minute. Overton second.
I would not foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. Have to get the first punch in tomorrow night. You will not beat Houston unless you go after them. You got to go after them offensively. You got to go after them defensively. Let's see if Elijah Hawkins can make something happen here. They need a 3.
Overton inside, top of his foul. Four of 13 from the floor, and the free throw line. And Bradley. Time now, including 5 of 8 from 3. And Hawkins able to put that one in. 5-point game, 22 seconds to go. Toss up ahead, and Lewis. And they foul him. So Luke, gotta love the energy from Grant McCabe.
This has to be a 3-point shot. Almost a foul.
Kick out Anderson. Love. And Arizona is headed to the championship game here in Kansas City. 86-80. The Wildcats win it. Caleb Love with a game-high 27. And he was excellent here tonight. So it'll be Arizona and Houston for the championship. They'll play for the trophy tomorrow night here